Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons & Dragons monster video on the Mimic. I've been playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons for over 45 years, and in all that time, one of the most effective monsters I've ever run against or used in any of my games is the Mimic. Mimics can be found in the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual 1 on page 70. Be sure to read up on it very thoroughly before you use it in your game. They can be very formidable opponents for your players, but they can also stab you in the back and kind of bite you in the ass if you don't use them properly. And you'll see why. There are basically two kinds. There's the intelligent and the killer mimics. The intelligent kind are smaller but can be reasonable if approached with food. The intelligent mimics will even be friendly and may offer information. They can bite you in the ass. They can offer information of what it has seen in the area. They speak several languages, including their own. Usually Common and Elven and some of the more standard languages. The larger killer mimics will attack if touched. They can be quite formidable. Luckily, mimics tend to travel alone, so there's only going to be like one of them. Now, the most dangerous aspect of a mimic is that it poses as any innocuous object common in a generic dungeon or cavern or whatever. They pose as doors, stonework, chests, chairs, tables, altars, walls, etc. And they can appear as stone or wood. So they're they're very capable at disguising themselves. Very adept. How many times has the thief in the group jumped at the chance to pick a lock or check for traps? We all know the big fighter or barbarian who can't wait to kick the door in and go kill everything inside. Clerics cannot wait to examine ancient altars or stone tablets. Wizards cannot wait to search the evil mage's workshop with tables, loaded with boxes and alchemical gear. Every character class is vulnerable to a mimic, especially a killer mimic. The smaller mimics, like I said, they can be reasonable, but they will attack if you touch them. But if you know it's the mimic and you approach it with food or whatever, say the thief goes and messes with it and gets attacked and he retreats, and then you go up later, hey, we'll give you food if you'll give us information. They can be reasonable. A killer mimic will just kill everything in the area because they're hungry. Years ago, my friend Larry was running a game, and there were 5 of us playing. I was running the wizard in the group. Our thief, Bob, was one of those players who cannot wait to sneak off and find treasure on his own, so he can pocket the choice items. The fighter in the group, and this predated the Unearthed Arcana, so the fighter in the group kind of acted more like a barbarian, and he couldn't wait to go kick a door in. That was his thing. So we were spelunking and found a dungeon and began the iconic dungeon crawl. We went a while and we made camp. The thief was on guard duty, and true to form, he snuck off to search ahead. He ended up finding a chest. He tried to pick the lock, and the mimic ate him. Later on, the fighter, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the player's name. It's been years. Like I said, it predated the Unearthed Arcana, so early 80s at the latest. Later on, this fighter, and he woke up and decided to go search for the thief. He found a room with bloodstains on the floor and a solid oaken door in the wall. He tried to kick the door in, and the mimic ate him. Word to the wise, never, never, never split the party. This is a classic example of why you should always stick together. Mimics are always found underground as they cannot stand sunlight. So, if necessary, your group can withdraw into a sunlit area, and it's unlikely that the mimic will pursue. A group of players who are together when the mimic is revealed have a much better time than, fighting this thing than one player by himself, or, a couple of players. So it's always better never to split the party. You always want to stick together. That being said, you always have those players who want to get a little ahead, want to get a little edge on everybody. They want to scout ahead or do whatever. And those are the ones who usually end up dying. It's just the way it is. Mimics in these cases are so much fun because you get to play a creature that is either intelligent or a bloodthirsty eating machine who can disguise itself. Either way, they are just so damn much fun. Read up on them thoroughly before you use them. Make sure that they fit the situation and your world. But you're going to have so much fun putting one of these in your game, I promise. As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, in the trailer to the new Dungeons and Dragons movie, I think there was a mimic in there too. So check out that trailer if you get the chance. At any rate, you folks have a good day. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.